Hello, and this is Callum Magee with his PK Fire. He won locals many times and won a fantastic map, not this one, another one. And this is his PK Fire deck profile. So if you want to get
Right. As a point, mine's real different because I like the traps.
Traps.
Everyone,
Okay.
they're monster reborns when in the graveyard. I don't see a minus in that.
Okay, cool.
So I just like you carry on basically. You get to a point, then you keep going.
Cool.
So the deck stop. So start with standard tour guide.
Yeah.
There's no questions asked.
No.
Triple Scarm. It kind of sucks later on in the game, but the worst comes to it, you ditch it first time, get your tour guide, and then it's special summon from there on in.
That's cool.
2 Seer, best card in deck.
Limited 2/2.
Limited 2/2. I'd run 4 if I could. It's so good. Brings back Dante. Graph. It's great at the start, and then it kind of sucks afterwards.
Yeah.
You basically grab Seer or something as soon as possible.
Yeah.
2 Farfar's card is so good.
Yeah,
There's
just
a
get rid of
problem,
everything.
go away. There's a problem, go away. It's so good.
Cool.
And then I use the one-ofs Cow Cab.
What was this one do?
When it's sent to the graveyard, you can target a spell or trap, bounce back to the hand.
Okay, cool.
It's good sometimes, like if you get tour guide later, or if you mill it off of Dante, you just bounce a back row. Oh look, there's no strike anymore. Carry on playing through.
Cool.
And then the one Alec for the Beatrice.
Yeah.
Because it's quite good sometimes. What was a good one?
This one negates an effect, doesn't it?
Yeah, when it's
Effect.
sent negative effect. So say if Monarchs go Ida effect to summon Eidos, you go Chain Beatrice, ditch this, and then when Eidos tries to get its additional normal summon, you negate it.
Okay, cool.
So it was good for that. I've played way too many Monarchs, I can't be asked of it. 1 Fiendish Rhino. In this build, you only kind of need 1.
Okay.
I liked it because every now and then I'd soul charge and I could soul charge loads of like PK Fire, this and the other. The best bit of it is that the fiends don't die. The ditch,
Okay, cool.
I always run out of ditch targets way too quick. Then for the PK Fire bit, 2 cloaks. You don't need it anymore. You have Levier to bring things back. Your 2 is fine. 3 boots, best card.
Yeah.
Special summon when you control 1, banish to grab like Fog Blade. Where I'm using more traps, it becomes a lot more useful. And there's always a target for it. And then 2 of this guy, who's arguably the best one because he gives you access to all the other ones. If you know you need a trap, you can ditch it to ditch this and then ditch that to grab Fog Blade or something like that.
That's cool.
So arguably the best one, and 1,000 boost is real useful.
Yeah.
Like when you go into your rank 4s and with 1,000 more, it's really good.
Yeah.
And then 2 Max C because this is a format that requires Max C.
Cool.
3, I didn't like 3 because I would get 2 and it would annoy me.
Clog with it and
Yeah,
stuff.
exactly. For the spells, 1 rotor for the PK bit.
Yeah.
Foolish because everything wants to be in the graveyard.
Yeah. It's choose your thing.
Yeah, exactly. Geki
Main
and
deck.
Dark Hole.
Damn.
Yeah, because Cosmo are annoying
Oh, I
and
see.
Monarch are annoying as well. And,
Oh, right, yeah.
Like Domain Monarchs go away because I hate that deck. And it just means like if you open one of these, you can clear the board, then go for games straight out.
Yeah.
Usually.
Or even if it's Cosmo, then you get rid of Dark Destroyer. So.
With Cosmo, you like do this, then drop Maxi as well, and they have no choice but to give you at least 2 or 3.
Okay, cool.
Soul Charge, I like, because although you lose your battle phase, you can just wipe their board out. You can go Break Sword this, Break Sword that, Master Key Beetle, protect this. You can just establish so much
Okay, cool.
that they can't get by it. Triple Twin Twister.
Fantastic card.
Such a good card. In this deck, I find myself sometimes twin twisting my own stuff, because then you can banish stuff to just keep going. And in this format, there are so many floodgates that stop Burning Abyss or rank 3 spam or anything like that.
Cool.
So you just need to get rid of them.
Yes.
Like Domain Monarchs, you just open this and you can just go through it.
Yeah.
For the traps, now this is where mine's a bit different because I use quite a lot,
Okay, cool.
which people don't like, but I bloody love. Triple Fog Blade.
Fiendish Chain.
Fiendish Chain, but it's also quite good because you can, say if you have a Dante and it has materials on it,
Yeah.
you can Fog Blade this, they can't attack it, but you can still mill for cost.
Oh, god damn it.
So if you're like, I want this mill, I don't care about you attack, I want this mill, so you do this, then they can't attack it. You are getting mill.
Awesome.
So Fog Blade is great. And then it has all of them have the effect of banish from grave to summon a PK from grave.
Cool.
And then I run 2 sword, which nobody knows what it does.
What does it
no
do?
one runs it. You target a monster on the field, it gains 800 attack points, and then when that monster would be destroyed, destroy this instead. So the amount of times I've got people and they've gone, he's got like Dante, attack, so he's not getting mill. And I go, activate this, destroy this instead, it survives, then mill next turn.
Yeah.
And in the grave again, it's a monster reborn. Like, and the 800 boost is really good. If you can get out a Pilgrim or something with more than 3k that can't be targeted against Cosmo, unless they have Mojo, they lose.
Awesome.
So it's like, I think it's great.
That sounds good.
Wings, which is target one, gives it 500 points. That's standard, it goes. And Monster Reborn again. It's just the boosts really help in some scenarios.
Yeah.
And the more Monster Reborns, the better.
Yeah.
And then I just use Warning and Strike. Because if you don't have 3 of these, you're never going to see it because you'll just mill through them. The amount of times I've milled like 2, but because I've got 3, I can get a 3rd one.
Yeah, it makes sense with a mill deck.
So it's just, I like to see Strike. And at the moment, it's so relevant.
Yeah.
So that's the main deck.
40 cards?
Yeah, 40 cards there exactly. You can't go any more.
No.
Extra deck is, it's pretty easy. Triple Dante. I see people running 2. I don't understand why. With this sort of deck, you just want the traps in grave and the monster grave as quickly as possible. So mill as quickly as you can. Keep milling.
Yeah, just every card's a resource in grave, so Dante's amazing.
If they're in the basically your grave's your deck. That's where you're playing from. So triple Dante. I only won 1 Beatrice, which is very controversial.
Why?
Because I've never found a need for a second one, to be perfectly honest. By the time I've made this one, milled loads off of the Dantes, there's nothing left really to ditch that's valid.
Okay.
And when I was playing at Nats, this always gets Stormforged. Always.
Yeah.
Or Kaiju or whatever. Like, I only needed 1. I might bump it up to 2, but yeah, I like the 1, definitely. And then 1 Pilgrim for it.
Yes.
This card is so good. You equipped it with one of the swords or something like that against Cosmo, and they're out's Mojo. That's it. That is it.
It's good.
It's so good, and you can trigger Far, Alec, Cow Cab in your turn. It's such a good card.
Awesome.
Then we have F-Zero, the MVP of this entire deck. The reason it has... This deck, like, you wouldn't think has a great game against Cosmo. Because of this card, it does.
Would you not run 2 then, or...?
If I've summoned 1, they've lost.
Okay.
Generally, because Cosmo also can't get around this. Like,
unless they Mojo it.
Mojo's their out to this. And it's just like, if you make it right, you have this along with Dante and someone else, and that's generally game.
You can only Mojo so many things as well.
Exactly. I played it against the guy and he'd used all his mojo, so I'm like, I'm just going to keep poking you now.
Yes.
So this is like MVP. Levier. Again, this is one of those cards that I only ever need to really get off once.
Okay.
Because this is like part of my game, like clear their board with break swords and stuff. Plus with the swords and the wings, I can make it bigger, so they're not beating over it.
Okay, cool.
Grand Pulse, because back row sucks ass.
Yes. And 2/8 arse is amazing.
Exactly. 2/8 arse, so you pop 1, then make F-Zero. So if you think there's a Cos Mojo there, you just go...
Yes.
And it's like, I've done it before, you tour guide into Seer, make this, detach Seer, pop this, then bring that back and rank 3. So it's great.
Oh my god.
Double break sword.
Amazing.
It's so good. It's so good, and it just, again, it helps with everything. Like, you pop your swords, so that if they're dead now, the fog blades, pop one of their back row. Use this mid-combo, pop back row, pop this, pop that, and it helps your OTKs. It gets rid of all these problems. Plus, if you make it a 3k, it's actually a real pain in the arse to deal with.
It is.
Because I just love the bit as well of it dies, and then you get to rank 4, which I'll get to in a second. But that's so strong, and this card is just so good.
Yeah.
Diamond Dyer for rank 3s.
Yes.
Nightmare Shark, because the amount of times they've had like 100 left after my OTK.
Pope 2k for game.
Pope 2k for game, exactly. And we got Acid Golem. This would be the one I would take out for another Beatrice, if I was to change it.
Okay.
I like the 3k beta sometimes.
Okay.
I was worried about Darkfall, basically.
Okay.
I don't like Darkfall.
That's reasonable.
And with anything else, I'd have to waste stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I'd have to mill free with Dante, I'd have to break sword, I'd have to use material. With this, it's literally just summon, beat, and then overlay it for F-Zero later. So that was my logic with that anyway. That, and in game 2, I'm put in a Majesty's Fiend against some matches, and then it just this and Majesty's Fiend. It's pretty decent.
It's dirty.
And then for the rank 4s, Evil Swarm Nightmare. This guy is so good. It's like, if you don't OTK them, you summon this off of Breaksword, and basically they special, it sets them. So
Okay.
they lose that thing. Like, say if they're using Terratops and stuff like that, if they draw a Terratops, special it, set it.
Oh,
You
God.
get the search, but you're not going for a rank 3 there.
Yeah.
Black Ship, not as many people like this. My logic with this is against Cosmo, pretty much.
Yeah.
You go, if you kill a Destroyer or a Slip or something like that, they're going into Wicked Witch to stop you OTKing them.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing. If you then go Break Sword, destroy itself, and say the Wicked Witch, they're going to pay 1,000 to protect it.
Yeah.
If you then summon this, it then forces them out of their pilot. It means they
Yeah.
don't have a pilot sitting there, they can't interrupt your plays. Or if they do have a ship in hand, they have to use it now.
Yeah.
And that way you have a bit more control of when they're doing things.
Cool.
I just like that. And you can make it a free one, so you can get rid of bigger things, which is pretty decent.
Yeah.
And last but not least, Master Key Beetle.
Yeah. Protect all the things.
I was running Evil Swarm Thanatos, the detach make himself unaffected by monster effects, but I just found that this was more useful because you can make him and then detach and protect like this.
Oh, God.
Just as a point, like you're
Yeah.
not twin twistering this is going off, or you can protect your fog blade, stuff like that. And the problem I had with Thanatos was that usually you have like your Phantom Knights underneath this guy, like you have these underneath him or something like that. So you'd have this underneath, and I'd want this engraved to banish to get a fog blade or something like that. Thanatos was just wasting a material, like just detach, make him unaffected for the rest of the turn. It's just waste.
Yeah.
With this guy, it's not a waste. I can detach, target like a back row, like I said, like a warning. It's then protected, and I still get another fog blade off of that.
Cool.
So I just felt like it was just so beneficial to be using that. And yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Is there anything else you want to say about it, or?
I just feel my deck's, it's really different because I'm using the traps, and the thing I find with them is that they just interrupt. That's what they do. They interrupt, and no one expects them, which puts people right off guard. So I like them, and like Monster Reborn is Monster Reborn, right?
Yeah.
You like Monster Reborns. So yeah, it's just, no, that's it really, yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you very much.
No worries.
Cheers.